the Friday Sessions with Emma and Dom.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Friday Sessions, a bi-weekly music feature from Cornerstone. My name is Dom. I am one of your hosts, and I'm joined, as always, by Emma, who is up in that top corner there. Say hi, Emma.
Hello. I'd like to introduce myself as the better host, wouldn't I, Dom?
Debatable.
Sorry, just a bit of tomfoolery. Do feel free to say hi to us in the comments. We love having a little chat with you. I also can tell you I found out something about you, Dom, this week. It's all right. Dom is a connoisseur of sandwiches. So he recommended this place to me, and I got a sandwich there, and it was probably the best sandwich I've ever had. Just wanted to move in, have a little nibble at all the different ingredients. So that was something I did not know about him. Everything was nice and fresh, and we've got some fresh sounds for you today, 1980s radio DJ. Fresh sandwiches? No, that's terrible.
I regret giving you that joke now, Emma. I wish I'd never thought of it. Let's just pretend it never happened and move on.
Later on in the show, we have Trev Williams, who is a new discovery for us, and we very much like his music, so you'll get to hear a bit of that later. We have the classic album countdown. So the vote was Hit with a Sledgehammer versus Dancing in the Dark, essentially. So we'll have to see what happened with that one. But I hear a little rumour, Dom, that the first act we'll be seeing this evening is someone that is a friend of ours.
Yes, so our first performer for this evening is a small duo called Porter's Rewind. And now, for those of you who have ever been to one of Cornerstone's open mic nights, you may recognise these people, and you may even know them by their real names as well, which are Francis and Graham. As Emma mentioned, they've been friends of the show for some time, and we are very excited to bring some of their original material to you tonight on the Friday Sessions. So I'm going to let them get on with it. I hope you enjoy it.
As you can see, we are social distancing, and we're producing our first original song, Little Bird. It was inspired by driving along the motorway one foggy morning when we saw this little bird in the middle of the road. He was very confused, and hence we have a little bird, don't fly away. Okay, now for the song. We hope you enjoy our music, and thank you very much.
1, 2, 3.
Can you see me?
And welcome back there, everybody. Thank you so much to Porter's Rewind, to Francis and Graham for that lovely little track from them there. And I just want to take a little moment to just have a chat about these guys. So obviously we at Cornerstone, we run when we're open and not in lockdown and stuff. We run a monthly open mic night. Wide range of performers coming along to sort of come and show off what they got. And Francis is one of the people who I consider to be him to be one of our real success stories. You know, Francis was inspired by the work he was doing at our open mic nights, which is what encouraged him to pick up a guitar and learn how to play it and how to write his own songs. And sort of seeing how far he's come in the few years that he's been playing for us is really encouraging to see. Emma, what are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, if it's not an open mic night because we're not open, does that mean it's a closed mic night? Sorry. I'm really pleased that they've taken inspiration from something so everyday as a bird sat in the road as well. I think that's really sweet. I did for a second go back to my roots, which I'm not a proper Cockney, but I kind of grew up near some Cockney people. Cockneys, that's what they're called, Cockney people. I am used to people using bird to mean lady, I suppose. So it makes a lot more sense when you realise it is actually a bird they're referring to. But it got me thinking, Dom, which do you think is the most shooed away bird?
The most shooed away bird. The Arctic tern.
I would have said the flamingo. Flamingo.
Oh dear.
They'd be better. Someone buy me a joke book for Christmas, please, Santa. Well, yeah, it can get better. And then I had something unexpected happened with the album vote this week. Dom, do you know anything about that?
I do. So, obviously, as has been the case for a while now, we've been asking you, our viewers, to vote on which album you would like us to cover when Richard talks about his classic album countdown. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Friday Sessions first because this week's vote was tied. We had a deadlock between Peter Gabriel and Bruce Springsteen, and so Richard decided, since both these albums are so popular and you guys just can't pick, we might as well do both of them. So for tonight, we will be talking. Richard will be talking about Bruce Springsteen's "Born in the USA," and on the next episode of the Friday Sessions, we will be taking a look at Peter Gabriel's "Shaking the Tree." But I will let Richard tell you more about that. So here he is. Take it away, Richard.
Thanks, Dom and Emma. Yes, you're right. We are dancing in the dark this week because Bruce Springsteen, "Born in the USA," is the album we are covering, although it was a draw between this and Peter Gabriel.
5.
Born in the USA, Bruce Springsteen recorded this with the E Street Band and released it on the 4th of June 1984. Produced at the Power Station Studios in New York, not Didcot, it contained 7 top 10 singles. It was one of the biggest selling albums ever, and it went on to sell over 30 million copies by the year 2012. Bruce Springsteen, "Born in the USA."
4.
Bruce Springsteen is known for his lengthy content in his recorded material and his concerts. He had over 70 tracks written for this album, but John Landau, the producer, wanted a big hit single to come from this, so he said to Bruce, "Go back and record another track." Bruce Springsteen was not impressed. He said, to quote, "Look," he snarled, "I've written 70 songs and you want me to write another." After blowing off some steam, the next morning he came back with the hit single, "Dancing in the Dark."
3.
The cover of this album shows Springsteen's backside against the backdrop of the US flag. Some people said he was trying to show he was urinating over the US flag, but he denies this. The pop sound and the heavy marketing of Springsteen as a muscular rocker on this album overshadowed the radical politics.
2.
Okay, here's an interesting fact for you. Born in the USA was the first CD ever to be manufactured in the US. Although Bruce had been around for over 10 years, Boss Mania really did start with Born in the USA. A classic album.
1.
Okay, here's a couple of fun facts to finish up with. Did you know the track Cover Me was originally written for Donna Summer, but they kept it for themselves in the end? And the video to Dancing in the Dark was directed by Brian De Palma, who only a year before had directed the classic Scarface movie with Al Pacino. Say hello to my little friend. Right, most of all though, and the video had the young Courtney Cox in the video for Dancing in the Dark, dancing around. But most of all, we all need friends. Get the record out of the sleeve, put it on the record deck, and listen to it from beginning to end. Now back to Dom and Emma in the studios.
And welcome back there, folks. Thank you, Richard. I always find that I learn something listening to your little album rundowns there. Although regular listeners to the show might have picked up that, God, we seem to have an awful lot of sort of really big names producing talent and producing work at the Didcot Power Station. Who knew Oxfordshire had such a well of talent? But we do have to talk about an elephant in the room. I'm talking about that costume that randomly appeared. If anybody at home is watching this and is confused by what they just saw, don't worry, you're not alone, because I'm as confused as you are. I was really hoping for some kind of explanation there that just didn't come. Emma, have you got any wisdom maybe to share?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Richard, because I think that whole piece was very subtle with the costume. I barely noticed. I believe it's been inspired because I have called Richard something like a musical wizard fairly recently. So at first I thought maybe it's a Halloween costume. And then I thought, mind you, it does come and it goes very fast. So perhaps it's more of a spell. And in the end, I just decided, you know how we're all sort of looking towards Christmas? We all just need all the nice little bits of life at the minute. I thought he might be trying to tell us his favourite Christmas artist, Wizard. But I believe that we have our friend Sue to thank for making Richard look better looking for at least one of his clips today. I must also mention those impressions. So Al Pacino and Bruce Springsteen, they were stunning. Stunning is a good word for it. And I think that Richard should go on to Britain's Got Talent and see what the judges think. I think that would be great. So let's move on from this darkness. So we're coming towards the final act this evening. As I say, he's someone that's quite new to us, but we really do like his work. And you'll notice that on his clip, he has got some really funky frames, by which I do not mean his glasses. I mean, you'll see, like frames around his screen. And it just kind of got me in a weekendy vibe. Do you know anything more about him, Dom?
I do know a little bit. So our final performer for this evening is a chap by the name of Trev Williams. He's a very diversely talented musician, plays all manner of instruments, and I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he also does a fair bit of teaching as well. But Trev has a new album which has just been released, and we will talk a little bit more about that once you have seen and listened to some of his songs. So here they are. This is Trev Williams. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, my name's Trev Williams, and thanks to the Cornerstone Arts Centre, who normally have an open mic or some form of music happening. A lot of places aren't having live music at the moment, so this is the equivalent of a live performance. I've just released an album called Fall Into Place, which you can look for on my website, but I'm just going to play a couple of tracks from it. This first track is called Hide and Seek. Stamp feet all day, stamp feet 'cause they're in your way, they're in your way. Talk to my back, do you not think that's what we like? It's what we like. You hide it well, yes you do. You hide it well, yes you do. Burst in, don't bite. Sort it out, don't start a fight. 'Cause you know it's wrong. Stamp feet all day. We stamp our feet when we don't get our way. Or we run away. You hide it well, yes you do. You hide it well, yes you do. We can still stop the bomb, it hasn't gone off. We can still stop the bomb, it hasn't gone off. Hand in your gun, please don't shoot the broken one. What have they done? You hide it well, yes you do. 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 Yes you do. You hide it well, yes you do. You hide it well, yes you do. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can hear I'm playing to kind of a backing track. I've got a kind of few friends playing sort of Arthur's, playing violin, and someone called James from Leeds, all the way from Leeds, is singing backing vocals on that one, and a few other instrumentalists. So I thought I'd give you the full experience. So I hope that sounds okay. I've got a shark capo. Oh, I need to turn that off, don't I? I thought I'd do some sort of live kind of like bantery bits, otherwise you think, oh, this is all like this is all pre-recorded. But yeah, so this is my shark capo, and that song I just played was the first track of my new album, and this is actually the last track of that album. So take you from one extreme to the other, and this is called May God Love You. Okay. God love you. I call him myself. May God be with you and recover my health. Don't be sad, 'cause you're not alone. Don't be sad. And how could I know you? You're covered in lies. But if God will forgive you, then I guess it is time to not be sad, 'cause I'm not alone. To not be sad. It heals with time. It heals with time. It heals with time. May God love you. I call him myself. May God be with you and recover my health. Don't be sad, my love, 'cause you're not alone. Don't be sad. Don't be sad, my love, 'cause you're not alone. Don't be sad. This song is called The King Falls. Can I see you, my friend? You are beautiful. Don't pretend. Can I see you, my king? Can I help you? Help us to win when it's cold outside. It's cold outside. It's cold outside. The wind will blow. Does it hurt now, my Lord? Does it hurt now?
And welcome back there, folks. Thank you so much to Trev there for those lovely 3 songs to sort of give us a nice chilled out ease into our weekends here. As I mentioned before, Trev does have a new album out called Fall Into Place. If you are interested in learning more about that, perhaps getting yourself a copy, links to all the Trev stuff, including his Bandcamp, Facebook, all that kind of thing, are below me in the description, so do make sure you go and check him out. Yeah, Trev, very, very talented musician, and I, for one, hope that he's going to be a regular musical friend for us at the Friday sessions and Cornerstone in general. What do you reckon, Emma?
Yeah, I think we should do our best to keep the charm going. He's a good guy to know. I like his music. I'm always going around singing his songs. I hope I don't get done for copyright for that. I suppose we'll just have to do it when no one's listening. Like in the shower. I hope no one's listening when I'm in the shower. But no, he's a great discovery. We're really pleased that he's found us, and then we've discovered him. Which way around does it work? In fact, so much so, like I like to play the maracas, and I'm always auditioning to get a slot on the show myself. The committee aren't very positive.
Yeah, the committee of one are taking a while to win over, Emma. That's what I'm going to say. So
I thought, although obviously my playing is amazing, it's just unappreciated in my lifetime, I thought I would try another instrument. So I have been working on something, and I'll just show you what I've got so far. What do we think? Okay. So if you can do better than me, particularly if your performance doesn't make Dom laugh like that, then do get in touch. To be considered to be on the show, you just need to email me and Dom. Our email address is below me. It is cornerstoneopenmic@southoxon.gov.uk. Thanks for all that pointing, Dom. Loved it. So I think really, as we're sneaking towards the end of the show, I'm going to get my furry boots put on because I'm going to go outside and do a bit of howling at the moon.
Well, it is certainly the right time for it. Not only is it Halloween tomorrow, Emma, but it is a full moon on Halloween. And not only is it a full moon, but it's a blue moon. And not only is it a blue moon, but this is show number 13 on a Friday. It's the spookiest Halloween ever. The perfect time for howling at the moon. But anyway, in case that wasn't abundantly obvious, that does bring us to the end of tonight's show. Thank you to everybody who has performed tonight. Thank you to Trev and to Francis and Graham in Porter's Rewind, and thank you of course to Richard for telling us all about Born in the USA. If you do want more information about any of the artists, as mentioned before, all down below us in the description. Whilst there would normally be a vote for the next classic album, as we also previously mentioned, last time you all decided that you couldn't decide. So the next classic album countdown will be Peter Gabriel's Shaking the Tree, which we'll bring to you next time. In the meantime, go and have a lovely Halloween, whatever it is you may be doing. Stay safe, of course. Keep listening to music, and we will see you all in 2 weeks' time. Good night, everyone.
It's the Friday Sessions with Emma and Dom.